So I guess I wanted to talk to you while I can about how to get motivated and how to stay focused on your goal. The number one thing to remember is that you kind of need to be 100% serious about what you want to do. And you need to want it, as Eric Thomas says, as bad as you want to breathe. You need to want it so bad that you will literally do whatever it takes to get to it. And that could be if you're spending money on things that's obviously isn't necessary, but if it helps towards your goal, doing stuff like that, or making sacrifices like, getting rid of your phone if your phone's costing too much, getting rid of the internet, because the internet's pretty expensive these days. And with everything that is out there, internet can kind of just be a necessity or an accessory, depending on what you want. Another thing is, Eric Thomas is a motivational speaker. I've been following that guy for a long time now. When I tried to get into my fitness, when I did lose all my weight, when I was into my fitness for a good 2 years, or 2.5 years. Yeah, so, watching things like that, listening to motivational music helps a lot. There's also going to be a lot of people that don't believe in you and they just laugh at you. You know how hard it is trying to achieve something when absolutely nobody believes in you? When there's no one by your side helping you out? It's tough. It's really, really tough. But you've just got to look on the inside and you've just got to stay focused. And if it makes you happy, if it is about losing weight, if it is about getting that promotion at work, you just need to go for it. And you need to be positive about everything. And the grass is going everywhere. And that's the other thing. Failure is such a big part of life. Failure is think of it as a gift. And that sounds really, really stupid. Failure makes you feel like crap. It pushes you down. If you let it, it won't motivate you at all. Failure really shows you that you're progressing, because if something happens, so say you just started a workout, you've been eating healthy for a week, and then you stuff up. Then you realize, you're like, alright, I stuffed up. Cool, you failed. That's fine. Learn from those mistakes, and then move on, and then you'll continue going. Or at the workplace, I don't know, you started off really good at this job, and then you started getting a little bit more comfortable with it. And then all of a sudden, you're being moved down to a different position, and you're like, oh crap, well, I failed here and I got too comfortable, so now I need to pick my game back up and continue going. Things like that. Failure it's such an important part of life, and it 100% is such an important part of just achieving things. And failure is always going to be there. Don't think of it as a bad thing, okay? Don't think of it as a bad thing. When you stop working on the things that you love, what you don't love will automatically take over. And that's kind of what happened with me at work when I got moved down to casual from part-time, and I was getting 3-hour shifts, 1 3-hour shift a week, from when I was part-time, when I was getting 20, 25 hours, sometimes even 30. You really need to take control of what you love. We can't really have this cruisy kind of attitude with life. I know a lot of people do. They try and have a cruisy attitude towards it. If you know what you want, go out there and get it. With my fitness, I just put everything I could into it. And with these videos, I'm trying to now put everything I can into it. I know they started off, not very good, and that's another thing. You're always going to start off not so good, and it's just persistence. Persistence is key to success. Persistence, like how I can talk in front of the camera right now. I'm talking like I've got a friend around. I'm talking to an audience. I'm not going like this. You know what I mean? I'm actually comfortable. Persistence, it's the greatest thing. Same as if you want to learn a song, right? Persistence can be a bitch, just like failure. You play the same song over and over and over again until you just don't like it anymore. But every time you'll notice you're getting better and better at something. Learning how to ride a bike. You don't get on that bike and all of a sudden know exactly what to do. You get on that bike and you feel wobbly. You don't know how to stay stable. Getting on a skateboard for the first time, you can't stand on it. The board goes sliding out and you hit the ground. Persistence, man. Persistence. It's a good thing. It's a very, very awesome thing. So stay motivated, guys. Keep following these tips, and whatever you want will come to you. Stay positive.